Okay. I would like to take you to the Down Under to meet and help a wallaby whose scientific name means dancing hare. I'm going to advocate for the Rufous hare wallaby. They are considered vulnerable but not in danger, so that is why I am advocating for them. I will talk about general information about them, their threats, and conservation for the wallabies. So this is just a page. We can't really have any information on it, but you know, it's for that. Okay, so wallabies are marsupials, so they carry their young in pouches like possums, kangaroos, koalas, things like that. They can weigh like 1.7 pounds to 4 pounds and can get up to 15 inches in length, the Rufous hare wallabies. They are similar to hares, but they have larger hind limbs and smaller front limbs. They move on all fours, but when they can move faster apparently by going on their back legs if they need to get away in a hurry. Some of the habits of these wallabies: during the day, it rests in any shade that it can find, dashing off like a hare if it is disturbed, as said by somebody, I just didn't see who. So it's nocturnal, because it likes to sleep in the shit or during the day. It tends to live in solitude. It has a stomach that is well adapted to a high plant fiber diet, and so is able to feed on seed heads, young sedges, grass leaves, herbs, and shrubs, favoring vegetation that is regenerating after a fire, as said by Rufous hare wallaby. Here are some reasons for the decline in the population. Okay, so around, I guess, I don't know when exactly the British went to Australia, but the population was originally decent, and it was because of the Aborigine people of Australia. Every winter they would burn the brush. They would burn brush, so every year there would be new regenerating plants, and it would be really easy for the wallabies to eat. So they would eat that and whatnot. But then the British came, and then they forced the Aborigine out, and they stopped setting brush fires in the winter, so that caused fires in the summer, which basically, and they didn't have as much food to eat, and they got burned up by the fires and everything, so that caused their population to go down a lot. Clearing and fragmentation of habitat in southwestern and western Australia may have impacted it, and included predation by introduced cats and foxes and competition with introduced rabbits, as said by Animal Info. Those were some of the threats. Kind of failed that. Okay, like never read. Okay. So, for conservation of the wallabies, they have started to breed them in captivity and introduce them into isolated or places where they hope they can become self-sustaining and thrive on their own by controlling the predators or not having any predators in that specific area. So I talked about some information about about rufous-haired wallabies, the threats towards them, and conservation efforts to help them. I would like it if we could go to Australia and help them. Don't know what we could do, but we could get. I mean, let's help the wallabies stay alive for future generations to enjoy.